Hey everybody, it's Greg Rice. We're here at Nexus Property Management's headquarters in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and today I want to talk about the fact that not every client is a good fit for our system, okay? Now let's be honest, let's be upfront, and that's what I'm doing with you today. So Nexus has our certain systems, our certain processes, procedures, and philosophies that's gotten us to where we are today. Okay, we have 4 offices here in New England, thousands of units under management, franchise that is growing, as well as team members that are also growing their own personal portfolios. Our trajectory has been exponential in the 7 years that we've been open, okay? But with that, we have certain things that we do versus don't do. And some clients just flat out disagree with us, micromanage us, they question us, they interrogate us. They don't know, really, how we look at things all the time. So I want to make this video to kind of explain some of the differences of opinion that we typically have with clients and friction points when we lose clients or when we have to fire clients, which is extremely rare, but it does happen, okay? As a matter of fact, it happened last week. So first things first, philosophies. These are some things that people just butt heads on. I think you should do it this way. No, we do it this way. For example, rent collection. Some owners are dead set that we must go collect the rent in person from the tenant each and every month or week. And we don't do that, okay? It's inefficient. And also, something could happen. You could lose that money. The tenant could say, I gave you $800 instead of $700. There's too much gray area. And also, do you want your property manager driving around all day collecting rents? Or do you want them to automate that task so they can spend their time on other things like maintenance, leasing, and evictions? So that's our approach there. The tenants pay online or they mail a check or money order to the office and we handle that. If they can't get us the money, then they're getting an eviction letter in the mail. Okay? And if you disagree with that, then we're probably not the best fit for you. Okay, but I do urge you to reconsider, if you are collecting rents in person, of how much time that spends for yourself, your property manager, and the amount of inefficiencies that go along with that. Now, a tangent, number 2 on this subject, is calling tenants about their late rent. Okay, we have one owner who is dead set and persistent that if we called the tenants each and every day and each and every time they were late, that they would become better payers. And it gives me gray hair. I have a couple coming in through here, specifically from that gentleman. And I'll tell you, it doesn't work. Okay, we send daily emails and then the eviction letter each and every month for tenants that are in arrears. A phone call is not going to change anything. And again, it's going to spend our time with hundreds of tenants who are late each month for our staff to call and get a story from. And that's exactly what you're going to get over the phone. You're going to get a 10-minute story. And can you deposit stories into the bank? Last time I checked, you can't. All right, so you need to let these folks be accountable for their actions. You need to remove the spoon feeding. You need to stop it. You need to automate it, send them a daily email from the software, and if they don't pay, they don't pay. You go to court and figure it out there. But for folks that are calling daily, it's not going to help you. It's only going to cause you more stress, more time, and more inefficiencies. All right? So the third thing, okay, is interior inspections. One of my least favorite things of all time. All right, now as a property owner, I understand that you want to know and be aware of the condition of your investment. However, what I found is that, again, it gives you some gray hair, some more maintenance, and a loss, usually a big loss on your maintenance budget. So we recently had a client who wanted us to do an interior inspection last week at a property in Woonsocket. We went into the property and found a laundry list of things, okay, from maintenance concerns to child supervision, animals, hoarding, illegal storage, things of this nature, just really living conditions. People using the hallway for their shoes and people smoking too close to the outside exterior door. Just a lot of ticky-tacky things that really frustrated this gentleman, this landlord, and, frankly, in my opinion, spooked him. Okay, he's probably not going to be buying any more investment property because of that stress and anxiety that it caused him doing that interior inspection. And we got about 20 work orders out of that inspection. Now, granted, you do want to keep up on the property, but really, do you want to go in while somebody's living and try to chase that hamster wheel? Okay, usually you want to let tenants call when they have maintenance issues. Okay, they will. They don't want to live in filth or with, leaking water or a shower that's not working or electricity that's broken. They will call you. And once they move out, then you go in with that fine-tooth comb, inspect, repair, and deduct from the deposit accordingly. But to try to do that in between while they're still living there and also try to modify their personal behavior, you're going to go mad. You're going to go crazy because as tenants, they do whatever they want. You can't control the lifestyles of these people. It's just impossible. And if your goal is to keep growing and to become the biggest and baddest landlord in town, you need to be able to manage and rule from an arm's length. Right here. Okay, you got to monitor your maintenance requests. Ensure the rent's coming in. Ensure that when tenants have complaints, they're addressed about the neighbors, parking, laundry, whatever it is. And also, if you get any notices from your insurance company or from the city or town that your property's in, that those are addressed. That's an arm's length. If you try to go in, like mom, and see if their bed's made and see how, where they're putting their shoes and if there's too much furniture in their living room and, it's just not efficient. It's not going to work out. And again, if that's what you expect from us, then we suggest that you look for another company because it's just not possible, it's not feasible, and it's not a best use of our resources. Okay? So to recap, number 1, collecting rent in person. Number 2, calling tenants about late balances. And number 3, performing interior inspections. These are my top 3, pet peeves, if you will, of folks that really aren't going to grow and have a long relationship, healthy relationship with us, just because it's a conflict to our philosophy and our approaches that have gotten us to this point. So not saying we're right all the time, we're just saying that our ways and the procedures that we followed and the systems we've created have gotten us to a very high place very quickly, and we don't want to stray from these procedures for the best interest of us and for also all of our other owners, our clients, our vendors, and beyond. All right? So once again, Greg Rice here from Nexus Property Management, your property managed.